Hello everyone, it's Lola here again, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a very easy one-pot chicken and rice recipe. This recipe is family friendly, it's budget friendly, and it comes together pretty easily. So let's get started. Here I've got about 1.5 pounds of boneless and skinless chicken thighs, which I've cut into bite sizes. I've already cleaned this and I pat it dry with a paper towel. So all I'm doing is just adding my seasoning to this. I'm using salt, paprika, curry powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. Now mix this together thoroughly until every part of the chicken has been coated with the spices. At this point, I'm now going to be setting this aside. In a pan, I'm going to be preheating some olive oil. Any good cooking oil of your choice will also work for this. So once the oil is hot, I'm going to be adding my spiced chicken, and I'm going to be cooking this until the chicken is well browned. And this should take about 5 to 8 minutes or anywhere in between on a medium to high heat. So now the chicken is done. As you can see, it's well browned. I'll just be taking everything off the heat and I'm going to be setting it aside. In the same pan used for frying my chicken, I'm going to be adding some diced onions, and I'll leave this to cook until the onions become translucent. I'll now be adding some diced tomatoes, stir that in, followed by some diced red bell peppers, and a little bit of chili flakes just to introduce a little bit of heat to my food. Now mix everything together properly and let it simmer for about a minute or two. Now I'm going to be adding some curry powder, paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, some salt to taste, and a little bit of thyme. Now mix this together properly so that all these spices can come together very well. It's now time to add the rice, and I'm using the long grain rice today, which I've already rinsed and drained. I'm going to be mixing that together with all the good stuff in the pot right now so that all the grains of the rice can be well coated with all that beautiful flavors. Before we leave the rice to cook, of course, we need a form of liquid, and today I'm going to be using chicken stock. Mix that together, then cover it up, and I'm going to allow it to cook until it's almost about halfway done. Now this rice has been cooking for about 15 minutes now. At this point, I'm going to be adding a little bit of more stock because it's still a little hard. Then I'm going to be adding my previously fried chicken. I'll cover this up again and I'm going to leave it to cook until it's done. And this is it. The rice is done and it's soft to my taste. Before I take it off the heat, I'm going to be adding some kale leaves. You can add any vegetables of your choice like spinach. You can even add parsley if that is what you like. I'm going to mix this together thoroughly until the kale leaves is well distributed all around the rice. So now I'll just be turning off my stove and I'm going to be covering this so that the heat in the rice can steam up the kale a little bit. And that is it. The rice is all done. It's ready to be served. Like I said earlier, this recipe comes together pretty easily and you can use it as a quick midweek dinner. It's so good. So that is it again for today. I really did enjoy my time talking with you and I hope you enjoyed spending your time with me as well. Until next time, I'm going to talk to you shortly. Enjoy.